Hey, what's up, everybody? Because I'm a Fury back, and what can I say? I am checking reviews on Luke Cage, and everything is indicating that it's another solid series for Netflix. And there's something that really stuck out to me right now, and it's the fact that I just read that, and the nightclub, of course, is going to be a big backdrop of the series, the one ran by Mahershala Ali's Cottonmouth, the main villain of the series. His nightclub is going to have live performances, and you're going to see Raphael Sadiq, Faith Evans, and Charles Bradley, as you read here. Um, it's awesome. This is good. You know why I'm so giddy over something so minute as a detail? It's because I was a big fan growing up of New York Undercover, and the bar, the nightclub, I forgot the name. It eludes me right now, but it had big performances. You've seen the best R&B there. You've seen Lisa Stansfield. You've seen Shantae Moore. You see just countless others that I can't even bring to mind right now. And it kind of gives me that feeling, that kind of 90s feeling when it comes to a series, that you don't see that no more on TV anymore, that they get actual guests and the music plays a part in the series. And speaking of music, everybody who's a Luke Cage fan who's looking forward to the series like I am is actually like, wow, like they actually went and named every episode after a Gangstar song. And you know, rest in peace to Guru and stuff. Him and DJ Premier, they just basically they came out of nowhere, and they was one of the best underground hip hop movements. They had, of course, they had a little bit of mainstream success, but everybody, they was for the most part like the underground, the leaders of the underground in New York City when it comes to stuff like that. You know, DJ Premier is one of the best producers of hip hop beats still. So much to the fact that a lot of these young rappers who don't respect the art form, don't they run away from his beats because they don't know how to rap on something like his. They just don't. But anyway, keeping into Luke Cage, it's getting solid reviews. Some people even said as the only big weak spot of it is that some of the scenes in the nightclub are the weakest scenes. But overall, it builds the story. It's not gonna throw a bunch of dumb action in there, but when you do see the action, it's gonna be good. And they said they even found ways of showing, off Luke's abilities and stuff, and more subtle ways sprinkled throughout the series of the 13 episodes. And I'm just happy about this. I'm reading from multiple sources. I read 2 so far, and let's go. And it's just more. And there's just more here. Let me see. Forbes says it's another winner for Marvel and Netflix. Cinema Blend says, let's see what they pulled in. It's every bit as awesome and exciting as we want it, which is another good thing. And you can't you can't just deny that. That's actually pretty good. And you know why this sits well with me? Because this is right here. This is what we need as as me as a black dude, and like basically wanting black superheroes to get their time in the sun, and he's the jump off point. We gotta wait a while for Black Panther. So if Luke Cage is successful, we haven't had a really black superhero success since Blade back in 1998. We haven't had a success like that in like a leading black superhero success since Blade, the first Blade. So this series is really significant for if you are a black Marvel fan, or if you're just a fan of black superheroes getting their time in the sun, getting their shine. Because we all know Chadwick Boseman did very good as Black Panther, very soft spoken, but had a very commanding presence in Civil War. So I can't wait to see his own movie, directed by Ryan Coogler, who brought us Creed. And actually, Michael B. Jordan, speaking of Creed, will be the Killmonger in this movie, which is an exiled Wakandan member who was exiled because he made a deal with Ulysses Claw, which I believe is going to be in this movie as well, and Black Panther solo movie played by Andy Serkis once again. So he made a deal with him because his family, involving his family in the sacrifice, was he was exiled from Wakanda. And we also got the star power of Lupita Nyong'o. Chadwick Boseman, of course, is Black Panther. We got Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. And we have Denai Guerrera, Michonne herself from The Walking Dead as well. And I thought that if they couldn't get Lupita Nyong'o to play in Black Panther as one of the warrior priestess, Denai Guerrera is good. She's of Zimbabwe descent, even though she was born and raised here. She looks the part. She's beautiful African woman. I thought if they couldn't get Lupita, they could get her, and they got both. But anyway, I'm going a lot off of the subject of Luke Cage. So far, it's fairly good reviews. I mean, it's one here basically from AM New York that said it can use more focus, which understandable. Like I said, you can't win them all, but they gave it a 2 out of 4. I'm going to highlight, that not every review is perfect. I'm not going to look for just perfect reviews or good reviews. I'm going down the line. That was AM New York. I don't know how relevant they are, but either way, I'm not going to deny that. And let's go to Eva and let's go to Collider and say what this is. Let's skip this. I hate when they do these commercials. And all of this crap and pop up. The internet sucks when it comes to that. Okay. Let's see how they say here. And you can check this your review out right here in the video. Let's read it. As a matter of fact, she left her review here. Alright, well, that's a pretty good one by Allison Kane. It said delivers the hero we need, which is good. Just like, and yeah, I forgot Frankie Faison is in this. If you watch Banshee, or you know him as Sugar, if you remember Coming to America, he was a slumlord. I met this guy a few times. He was working in Verizon Wireless. When I was working in Verizon Wireless, I met him a few times. Helped him out. He's good. He's a nice guy, and I'm glad to see his career is just thriving and keep going on. And I really liked, speaking of careers, I really liked Mike Coulter and Jessica Jones as Luke Cage. So before that, I didn't know of him. I only knew he was Spartan Locke, and he was in Halo 4 with Dawn, that live action movie, and he also was in the Halo 5 game. That's the only part I really knew of him, and I'm glad he got the role. He does well with it. And as you can see, here's a picture of Luke using his powers, lifting the dude up with one hand and stuff. See, I'm not even throwing, it's not really much spoilers, and it's just pictures, because I can't wait to Friday. And by the grace of whatever, I got that day off, and I'm on morning shift now. So just to wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, it's gonna be there. I could sit there and just binge watch the shit out of it if I want for the whole Friday or so. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So I'm just really happy about Luke Cage being a success, because I was kind of like, oh Lord, don't fuck up the black guy, and they didn't, which is good. They didn't fuck up the black guy. Luke Cage is one of the most popular black superheroes in Marvel, let alone in one of the most in just history, of comic books. He's one of the, everybody remember him as Power Man. And if you've seen the latest trailer, they even pay homage to the headband and the gauntlets, from that 70s version, which is outdated, rightfully so. It's really outdated, so they paid like good homage to it, though. Just those little Easter eggs like that and stuff, just to let you know that we're not disrespecting the character, or making a mockery out of him. We updating him, and we not making him into like my vision and fuck the comic book fans, Christopher Nolan. So I just think it's a good thing, you know. And let's see. Wow, look at Washington Post. Look at this. Luke Cage is the blackest thing Marvel has ever done. Jesus Christ. I believe they actually went there. Oh Lord, like no chill. Alright? But it's good. Alright, and alright, it's solid. The reviews are solid. I don't think I need to really say no more about that. I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't going to check the reviews. I didn't think they would be available, but just by looking up Marvel on Netflix, because there's more Punisher coming, I didn't think that it would actually do that good. Like, as a review, I thought it would be like, oh, it's going to be good, you know. I haven't been disappointed with anything so far. I thought Daredevil season 1 and 2 was good. Jessica Jones was good. It had that burn to it, that slow burn, and then it just started getting really good, and the story just started coming together. Like, that's why I think Jessica Jones, from a story, from a narration angle, I think Jessica Jones is better than Daredevil season 1. Daredevil season 1 was awesome. Season 2 just was like, when it came to storytelling, that blew it out the park. So those two are like, when it comes to storytelling, I just was like, Daredevil season 2 and Jessica Jones, I feel the narrative of it was pretty good. But Jessica Jones, just because she wasn't no flashy martial arts character, she had issues and stuff. So I think that's why I like Jessica Jones more. But overall, in the enders, basically, Luke Cage is getting solid reviews. If you have a Netflix account, remember, it comes out Friday. It'll be available 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, midnight over in the West Coast, and I believe Pacific Time it will be 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. It eludes me, right? Or Pacific Time it'll be available 4 o'clock or something like that. But anyway, because I'm a Fury's out. Remember, keep watching what you want, keep gaming the way you want, and keep being you. Enjoy Luke Cage, Friday, September 30th. Peace out.